Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. I know a lot of you watching are wondering, when is Anthony going to be able to, in the live setting, be able to witness a performance from the great, one and only, Mr. Corey freaking Feldman? When is Anthony Fantano going to be able to experience the joy of being witness to performances of classics like Angelic to the Core and Go For It and Lickety Splickety? When is Anthony Fantano going to be able to witness this in the flesh? Because yes, it is no secret that Corey Feldman, the creator of one of the greatest albums of the 2010s, Angelic to the Core, is not really a big fan of my review of that album, and as a result of my coverage, which I have apologized for, by the way, I'll do it again, I'm sorry. Because of that coverage, I'm not allowed to see Corey Feldman live. Now, personally, I've been holding out hope that one day this may in fact change. Sometimes cold, icy hearts do melt, especially when you're talking about somebody who has as cute a face as mine. So, yeah, I was kind of crossing my fingers, just kind of thinking one day Corey would kind of warm up to the idea of me seeing the Feldman in person, bearing the hatchet, that sort of thing. But as this YouTube short video will prove that has been recently uploaded to the internet, I think there may still, in fact, be a bit of a grudge there. It would seem that I am probably not going to be ever allowed to see Corey Feldman perform live, which, again, I don't think there's going to be that many more opportunities to do that, because if you've been paying attention, looking around, I don't know if the world is going to last that much longer. Seems like humanity's time on this planet may be limited, which does not leave open a lot of opportunities to see Corey Feldman play live. So yeah, that's why this clip over here is so disappointing.
My name is Jamie. I have a question regarding music.
Okay. I can put it up there. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm aware that you have banned a music critic named Anthony Fantano from your tour list. Why am I happy?
Because he's an idiot?
No.
Because I'm an idiot? No! Seems I'm not allowed at Corey's shows because I'm a big old freaking dum-dum. Stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid. I'm a moron. I'm a dumbass. I got poop for brains. I'm a complete ignoramus. My therapist said I should stop with all the negative talk. I'm feeding a little bit into what Corey is saying here, internalizing it, in fact, and I apologize. Let's see what else he has to say.
He made a video regarding.
Excuse me. You asked me the question, right?
Jamie, Corey does have a point there. Corey does have a point. I appreciate you coming through, Jamie, and advocating on my behalf. I love that, Jamie realizes how important this is to me, but we should let Corey give his answer and give his reasoning as to why I am not allowed.
But how can you respond to like?
Yes, because he's insultable.
That is true. What he actually said is true. I am very insultable. If you go on the internet, there's lots of potential insults you could lob at me based off my music opinions. I'm also bald. I'm also white. I'm also, a guy. I also have really big thighs. But yes, Corey is right. I am, in fact, very insultable.
This is a man who made his career by calling my album the worst album of 2020 or whatever the hell it was.
That is, in fact, how I made my career. There are really two eras of my life that you could define by separating them using this album. There's the pre-Angelic to the Core era where I have no career. And then there's obviously the post-Angelic to the Core era which, is when I had a career. So, yes, that is in fact how I made my living and made a name for myself, by disliking an album made by a man who currently right now doesn't even have 10,000 monthly Spotify listeners, or rather, sorry, barely 10,000 monthly Spotify listeners. However, that could very much be helped by an Angelic to the Core sequel, Angelic to the Core 2, Angelic 3 to the Core, Electric Boogaloo.
Of 2020 or whatever the hell it was, 2016, I don't know, whatever album, whatever year it came out, it doesn't.
Okay, I love how Corey dropped one of the most important albums of all time, and he doesn't even remember what year it might have come out. I mean, yes, it was in fact 2016, but I love how even the context clues of things that were happening around that time just don't seem to be jogging Corey's memory. Yeah, I mean, this album that I came out with could have dropped either in 2016 or in the year that, like, the worst global pandemic of our lifetimes started. Was it the year when Trump got elected, or was it the year when we all needed to be quarantined inside because we were afraid that we might catch a deadly disease and pass away? Although, I don't know, maybe that was like the rest of us. Corey Feldman, he ain't afraid of no COVID.
It doesn't matter. Honestly, if you want to sit there and insult somebody's art, you don't deserve to be allowed back.
Ooh.
If you don't appreciate it, stay out. Stay out. Go somewhere else.
Look, just because there's music out there that I may categorize as being mediocre or bad or terrible or awful or nearly impossible to sit through, or, the source of my suffering. Yeah, just because there's music out there I may categorize in that way doesn't mean it doesn't have a special place in my heart, which I would argue that Angelic to the Core very much does. Now, look, I get it. If Corey doesn't want me out in the crowd, front row, singing the lyrics back at him with a sign in his face, or jumping around on stage and making it about me. I would never expect that or anticipate that. If I went to a live show of Corey's, just like any live show, I would be 100% respectful and just be like, cool about the artist doing their thing. It's not my moment, it's theirs. I'm there to see a performance, not draw attention to myself. I just want to see it in the flesh. I just want to see the angels rock out. I just want to, bob my head while listening to Lickety Splickety. Go for it, go for it. How many people can you name that can just recall that melody off the top of their head? How many people can you name out there that went on the internet and gave an honest to God assessment of the conceptual and ideological sort of joke that was played on all of us with the recent Corey Feldman single, The Joker? Not many people are putting that level of analysis into Corey's work. And you know what? While I understand in one breath the hard feelings that Corey has over some of my negative opinions of his work, I wish he would give me just a little bit of acknowledgement on the attention I'm paying to his artistry as well. And that is all I ask. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much, Jamie, for asking that question and allowing the discourse to flow. But yes, as it would seem, I am still forever kicked out of Corey's shows, and I guess I understand. Over here next to my head is another video you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Corey Feldman, forever.